Brothers and sisters, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna go over the Handtraps, board breaker, whatever the f you can put in your deck that's not your engine. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy because today I'm once again accompanied by the Bozos. We got Isam with us, we got Mario. What's up, brothers?
Hey everyone.
What's up?
Let's move right into it. So, first of all, for a good Handtraps, what we are looking for, okay? Like, let's start to establish the ground. What's gonna be the Handtrap that you think is gonna be mandatory? What do you think is an Handtrap that can be, like, we can argue about it. Like, it's probably an Handtrap that maybe you can play, maybe you cannot play, depends on your deck, you know. So, what do you guys think an Handtrap should have in order to be represented as a tier 1 Handtrap or a mandatory one?
I feel like a hand trap that can very much slow down your opponent and cut them off. Get them to pass turn with a very, very suboptimal board and able for you to play your cards.
Okay, so the first one is gonna be Diddy Crow. We saw actually Diddy Crow in a couple of deck lists during the French National. Actually, the Diddy Crow went kinda. It was alright. Nothing crazy, to be honest. I think probably a Bell would be better in a lot of spots, but Diddy Crow was present.
I feel like it's a hand trap that can get caught off guard. You can get caught off guard with something that you're not expecting,
Yeah.
something you're not really playing around. I feel like even with as many decks not really playing that many Bystials other than Malice, really, you know, and maybe sometimes some Feasted variants,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you're still more likely to play around a Bystial than to play around Diddy Crow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with everything with Isam there. Like, I would consider my opponent having a Bistle before they have a Crow, which can just punish me completely.
So do you guys think that this, like, Diddy Crow is, like, would you consider a tier 1 Handtrap, like, mandatory to play? A tier 2 Handtrap that we can debate about the presence in the main deck or in the side deck? Or, like, probably, like, decent but not good enough?
I think be debated on whether or not you want it in the side deck. I don't think it's powerful enough to be in the main deck as of right now.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Like, so we would have put it as a sort of tier 3? Maybe in the, like, maybe in the side deck? Probably not.
Yeah, well,
I would say tier 3. I would say tier 3 is a good place to put it.
tier 3.
Okay, Droll and Luckbird, I think we all agree. I think there is no debate. I think this shit is not in your main deck, you're trolling.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Schoolmaster, very debatable as a card. I actually argued about side decking this card because, you know, the end board with the Baguska, and then they have to crack back you with X, and they go Chellink 1X, Chellink to Aggregator, or they try to go Mitsurugi combo, and you can, you know, you can Schoolmeister the Sage in the graveyard, you can Schoolmeister the Aggregator. That was a very nice idea. And it's also level 4. Come on.
I feel like that card is not strong enough. I feel like if we're doing it to, like, protect, if we're playing a card to protect our card, for example, like Skullmeister to stop Aggregator from negating something, then I feel like you should not really be considering that card.
Mm-hmm.
I would really almost consider this card laughable, like tier 4
Yeah.
or even dead.
Laughable. It can stop Sagi.
But
Yeah.
so can a lot of other cards too.
Okay.
I mean,
Effect Veiler, I think we agree. Tier 2 Handtraps, maybe you main, maybe you side, like it's in between. We saw a lot of people during the French National playing this card. I don't see the appeal if you're not playing at least 20 Handtraps that you would maybe put the Veiler. Maybe. And I'm saying maybe. Maybe you just put the bell and you call it a day. Reaper, as the name says, it's probably for the death.
It's definitely dead.
It's definitely dead. For Ghost Ogre, again, like, I think we saw. I mean, I don't like Ghost Ogre personally. I think the card is like something around here. Maybe
Ever
even
since,
laughable.
I would say laughable ever since Star Rise came out. Like, it'll never be able to hit dual drive.
Maybe post Built Advance, it could see some play. But I don't know if, like, you know, I do think sometimes that card can get you off guard, but very rarely.
Poogie Dogwood, it's God tier. Spooky Dog would 10 minutes before time it's God tier. In any other scenario, it's probably Dog.
I mean, can we put it? Is there a European category? I feel like that card is very.
Yo, I'm actually not gonna vote
European.
for Spooky Dog, but it's okay. We're gonna put it at the very. We're not gonna talk about Spooky Dog.
Yo, Heisen, that was a wild take.
Ash Blossom top. I mean, it's not good, but you have to play it.
You have to
Don't hate on
outcharge.
me. Don't hate on me, Europeans, please. I love you guys.
Ghost Bell, I think it's a tier 2 Entrap. You can main or side it. I think it should be somewhere actually. Like somewhere main or side. Maybe the Veiler. Like, bro, I don't see the Veiler. I'll be real with you. I really don't see this Veiler here. I actually want to put it tier 3. I actually don't see the Veiler, man. I promise. I actually don't see this Veiler. Like, it actually, like, the Veiler was actually, like, one of the most prominent Entrap during this French national, but I don't see it. I'll just keep it because, like, the French national was recent, and, like, it did perform. It just, I really don't see it. For Mourner, very, very laughable, like, dead. Contact C, useless. Retaliating C, useless. Allied adjusting, dead. Artifact Lancia.
Tier 1.
The Gamma Delta package also performed extremely well during this French national.
I want to count Gamma and Delta as one in this scenario because I feel like if you're going to play Delta, you're going to play Gamma. And if you're going to play Gamma, you're going to play Delta. So I would like to, I think, honestly, when the cards are resolving, I think if any of the cards are resolving, I feel like they're really good. Honestly, I feel like they are like your 2 hand traps. I feel like they just, when they resolve, it's, I mean, if Gamma resolves, we all know the tier 1.
That's my issue, right? Because why should I not play the Delta Gamma package and I have to play this dog shit Veiler right here? That's why I want to put Veiler tier 3.
I feel like we can't probably put Veiler tier 3. I feel like that card is just, ever since we kind of slowed down on the multiple hand traps, we're not going to play Veiler anymore. I mean, it's not even really played in the OCG as much because, I mean, typically their formats are like this where they're playing about 12 non-engine, and Veiler just isn't one of those cards.
So what do you think about Veiler?
I say tier 3 is fine.
Mario?
I don't think Veiler's good right now. Like, I know it did well.
Okay, so we agree. Like, why the fuck did I put that shit as a tier 2? Okay.
I mean, we gotta give it a little bit of respect because it did well. But at the same time, I can't imagine, like, going to an event and be like, oh, this could have been a Fualos, and instead it's a Veiler.
Phantasmai, interesting, but maybe not good enough.
I would say laughable. Cameron Neal will probably put it at tier 1 because he loves that card. But I would say laughable.
Very laughable, right?
Because I'm laughing when my opponents activate that card.
Bestials.
Pistols. I would even say
maybe
the
tier
potential.
1. Yeah, I think the
I
power
think
level of...
we got 2 limited cards on those Bestials. I mean, we all know Magnemite is a god card. And as of lately, honestly, Druid Storm slowly starting to be like, oh my god, this card's just more annoying too. So I feel like Bestials can be tier 1 or really high tier 2.
I think I'll put it higher tier 2, but I really like Bestial right now. It's crazy that people are not catching up on how broken are Bestial right now. It sounds crazy, but like the Entrap, like the value of Entraps, it's simply not good enough. So you need to add an extra value and play it, like, even a card that's not good against a specific matchup can just gain randomly value only because a Bestial is on board. Like, because like having a Bestial on board, it's a body, will help you to play through stuff. And even if the effect itself is not powerful enough, it will still trade very good. Like, in the terms of specifically just Magnamut Druids, you don't only banish a card which could disrupt your opponent's strategy, but with the Druids you trade a body, with Magnamut you add a Druids that trades a body, and then you have 2 bodies. Like, I think like Magnamut Druids specifically are godly good, actually.
Yeah, they're really good.
Because the Entrap, like, are just not good enough right now. Okay, Sauravis, useless, dead. Chaos Hunter, I still like the card.
I mean, you could put in we can debate for the side deck. It's still a good card.
Mm.
It should not be good. It should not be good, especially with the Bomber Dragon in every extra deck. It simply should not perform.
Yeah, I think.
I think I would side this card, but theoretically speaking, it should not work. But I still would take it in consideration.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but there's so many outs to it. There's Thrust, there's Talents, there's Bomber. You know, maybe they're playing Pit Knight like Sako. Maybe they're playing still the Cerberus. You never know, but it's very outable.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it like tier 3 just because I would take it in consideration if I'm going to an event, to be honest. Orange light, green light, purple. Why the fuck do I have those cards here? Like, it's just... Okay, Nibiru. Very debatable. Nibiru is very, 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 very debatable.
I mean, I don't think it's tier 1, but it's definitely tier 2. I don't think it could be any
can
lower.
see it as a one-off. Like, I can really see this card as a one-off. No more than a one-off. Just
Well,
you
I mean,
suck
I
it
just
off
feel
the
like the
charm.
threat of this card has been so impressive over every format. Ever being below tier 2 would be crazy.
Which makes sense. Shifter is laughable.
Shifter's that one. I'm almost going to say it's dead because it really is. No one's playing it. Like, it's that one. No one's even thinking
Josh
about it.
was siding it.
Yeah, but it's like if you Shifter you Shifter somebody and they do you're playing Rise of Mitsurugi, you're still ending on Detonator Cross Mitsurugi.
Yeah, that's why it's like
It's
laughable.
laughable.
It's dead.
User-
It's really dead.
Sure. Infinite Impermanence.
Man, you know,
Yeah, here we're gonna start
this
a huge
card-
debate.
this card was tier 1.
Yeah,
Has been printed.
yeah.
But this format, it's the first time in a long time where it just is not tier 1. Even though the card is still fantastic.
I'd put
Yeah.
it definitely.
Bottom
I'd
tier
definitely put it
2.
over. I'd put it over. I do think Nib and Imperm should be over Gammas.
Yeah, I think
Gamma-
it should be.
yeah.
Really?
like- yeah, like I would definitely consider those, and even over Bell. I would definitely consider those over the Gamma and Bells any day.
I
Like-
would not consider Impermanence over Bell. I like Nibiru as a one-off, but I think Bell is way
I mean,
better than Impermanence.
if we're talking about the quality of Handtrap, though, I mean, I feel like, I don't know, it has dropped, but I mean, like, I just still think that it's just higher up in the tier 2 area because, I mean, like, we got to consider every deck here, and like, I mean, obviously, Momentum may not play the card, maybe it does. I'm not too familiar, but I'm pretty sure it does not. Like maybe not Mitsuraizu, but other decks like Malice.
It's not
and stuff like that,
about
they do play
Moment,
this
it's
card.
like Mitsuraizu, right? Like talking about Mitsuraizu. Like Malice has to play the card because otherwise it doesn't have auto detonator, but like
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like it's still high up there. It's still wanted and still needed in some decks. I think it's still good. Like it's definitely better than Bell. I think, in my opinion, and obviously it is not better when as if Gamma resolved, but it is more played, and it does not require a brick, and it can also be used going second. There's just so many good things about Imperm.
do you guys see any bridge with Gizmek Kuka for any crazy shit?
No.
Rest in
No.
peace, Suka. Rest in peace.
Dead.
Impulse. This card is funny. This card is funny. It's so funny that makes me laugh.
That card might be played more in the future, debatably. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe like in less laughable.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna see
laughable
this
right
card
now.
for sure because you know CGD are playing it. We're gonna see
Yeah,
this
right now
card
we're on-
for sure.
Yeah, we're on the 4 right now, so we'll just keep it on. We're on the 4 right now, so we'll just keep it there.
Okay, I want
On
to
the
talk
floor
about
laughter.
Vados because there is a very like specific reason on why I put Vados. It's not the Entrap Vados, it's more like a one-off that you would play with a 3-off. That's Chaotic Element. And we're gonna talk about Chaotic Element because like even though it's a board breaker, I kind of want to discuss the card because Chaotic Element reads that you can add a Dark or Light Aqua or Pyro from your deck to your hand. So you can add Vedos, right? And then it has a secondary effect that says you can banish this card if your opponent controls a light Pyro or light or dark Pyro or light or dark Aqua. You can target a monster on your opponent board and take the control of it. So why this card is good is because you can search it with the chaotic element against Mitsuraizil. You activate the effect in order to special summon itself in order to pop the Raziel Cross. Cross will have to negate, but they still have Detonator. And you can bait one Detonator pop and cross with just one card, which is a worst Ultimate Slave. Unfortunately, but it's very generic. Kinda like the idea, to be honest. Vedos is... It's not a bad Entrap if you... Like, it's not as horrible as any other Entrap if you think about it. Like, you can use against a Managed Field Spell in Chain because it's actually an Entrap that pops a Field Spell quick effect. You can use against the Raziel Cross, but... okay. Anyways, Chammis.
Tier 1.
All of them.
Fualos and Corellia.
Okay, so Fualos and then Meow's tier 2.
Yeah, but I would put it higher than Bell.
Purge. I mean, Dominus cards are nice. I like Dominus cards.
It's not that I'm against Purge. It's just it's not like what archetype can play it
Blue
right
Eyes.
now. That's a good deck. Yeah, but like we don't see Blue Eyes as a good deck. I don't see it. So like I think the card is good, but the decks that are like tier 1 right now can't play it. So I don't know how I feel about this card.
I think Purge will have to go as a tier 2 at least. If your deck can play it, should be playing Purge in my opinion. I think we can agree on that, right? Like I think Purge in terms of value is probably even better than Impermanence that I would play for sure. I mean, of you for sure playing Impermanence with Purge, but like I'm probably valuing Purge over Impermanence if I'm valuing this card. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I just don't, like I said, I just don't know how powerful it is, this format, based on the decks that can play it.
And then Impulse, I think... I mean, something along those lines. What do you think?
I think it's better than Corellia. I think it's like Fualos, Impulse, Droll, like one of those... are like one of the 3 best, debatable. But I think Impulse is the best card of the format.
And then the Spooky Dogwood that unfortunately we will not discuss today. Thank you guys for staying with us. This was the Entrap tier list, and I'll catch you guys next time.